So
Mhm.
tell us how you got started in real estate.
So it was 2016. I had my wife and I had a daughter, and then in 2015 we had twins that were born. And we did in that time we decided that we didn't want people at daycare raising our kids. We really wanted to be home and be with our kids. So my wife and I both worked a W-2. We were earning a little over six figures combined together, and her salary went away, and then my W-2 changed my bonus structure and the payout. So we ended up in 2016 on food stamps. A good friend of
Wow.
mine, and at that time, a colleague said, "You should go into real estate." Well, as you can imagine, with $50 in your bank account, 2016, of course, was still cheaper than 2014. Sorry, than 2024. But you don't buy properties, definitely not in Durham for $50. Right. So I started listening to every single podcast that Bigger Pockets had. I, of course, picked up the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, and one sentence or one chapter in Rich Dad Poor Dad really opened my eyes, and that was saying how people in a W-2 are poor, then they look for another job, make more money, and 2 years later they're poor again because they increase their expenses, and then
Right.
so and the circle just had a red race continues. So I decided that I didn't want to do that, but I was going to be in real estate. So in 2016, I made an offer on a property in Durham. It was $50,000. So I was 49,950 dollars short. But yeah, so I went with a contract. I went to a local meetup here in Raleigh called Tria, held up my contract and said, "Hey, I need money." And yeah, the rest is history. 170 rentals now, and multiple flips a year, and following you in your big footsteps and starting to build in downtown Raleigh next year. Yeah.
Well, there is some building to do because I've had to really change my mindset going to these higher level homes. So